Comment below and tell me what do you guys think about this motorcycle. Have you ever ridden this, or you have any of this version, maybe version 1, 2 or 3, and what do you have to say about this motorcycle? I am at Sharif Motors Yamaha, which is in Mangalore. They recently opened in Mangalore. So look at the showroom. Very good new showroom, just recently opened, and they have their entire range of motorcycle scooters here. So this is the FGS25, the new one, and all the scooter in there. And this is what I will be checking out today. So today I am at Sharif Motors Mangalore, which is the official Yamaha dealer, and we have the sexy, awesome looking Yamaha R15 V3. And according to me, when you come to a scaled down version of a super bike, Yamaha has just nailed it, and these are one of the most sexiest looking scaled down super bike models, and that's why people just love it. So this is a 155cc motorcycle powered with 18.6 horsepower at a maximum rev of 10,000 rpm and a 14.1 Newton meter torque around 8,000 rpm. And this is mated with a 6-speed gear box, which is meant to do very good linear power. And yes, I will ride the motorcycle and tell you more about this. So when you look at the headlight, it gets a dual headlight with a dummy air take. And when you talk about the suspension, this gets the right side up suspension and not the USD. And one of the most sexiest part of this motorcycle is this windscreen, the clear windscreen, one of the best that you can see at 150cc range, and gives you a very clear view when you tuck in. So you look at that view, when you tuck in, gets a very good clear view. And moving on to the console bit of it. So let's talk about the console now. So this gets a complete digital odometer, unlike the previous version had a normal analog odo. And to your left hand side you have the switches like high beam, low beam, indicators, horn, and to your right hand side you have kill switch and turn on button. But then this is direct adoption from their previous other motorcycle range, which is from FZ. So they could have got this a little better, but the overall no disappointment. And when you look at the riding position, this is much more aggressive riding position, and it is alert. So you are alert all the time when you ride. So let's talk about that when we sit. So let me just show you the riding position. I will sit on the motorcycle and show you the riding position. Wow, and welcome back to Weekend on Wheels, and I have this beautiful motorcycle, the Yamaha R15. Today I am going to ride this motorcycle. Let's start this. Wow, sounds sweet as well. So let's go take a spin and tell you how this rides, and should you consider R15 if you're looking at a 150cc motorcycle, and if you're looking at something like an aggressive motorcycle. So let's ride this and tell you. So the ABS is on. We will ride this now and take it for a small spin. Let's do that. And even when you sit at it, like I mentioned, it's very committed position, and definitely quicker. This is much quicker than its previous versions. Even within the first couple of gears I could make out the difference, but however we will take it for a good spin. I'm not a big fan of an aggressive sitting position, but then this, for somehow I am liking it. But it's too early for me to say anything right now, so let's take it for a good spin and then tell you how this performs in city limits and also highway limits. Very, very easy to maneuver, very nimble, good power. So you've got enough juice to come through any gear and get away in tight situations. The suspensions are good. It comes with a telescopic suspension, but unlike the ones which are sold abroad, Thailand, it comes with the USD. Very easy to, braking is good. So let's take this on highway. So let's try to juice this up. The peak power is at 11,000 RPM, so which means you need to actually push this hard. But the best, like I mentioned, the motorcycle is ready to take that much of extra push. It's very, very easy to maneuver as well, so that's why I'm saying in city also this is a very good option. Can be a regular commute as well, and for somebody who is a college going kid, or also someone who likes to race and take a motorcycle on a racetrack, this is a very good option. And you can tour on this as well. So in a bit we are going to end up on the highway, and let's try to look at how this motorcycle performs at the highway and what this is capable of. Let's do this. And the acceleration is very, very quick. It's very easy to reach 0 to 100 in no time. And I must say the suspension, rear suspension is also very good, responding very well. And I love the brake as well. It's got a good bite. Yes, it does come with ABS, but then some bikes have a little softer bite, but with this has good bite, so which is good. I must say the engine is very, very smooth, and even the gear transmission is very, very smooth, and especially with the assist that you have, it works very well. Combination with the slipper clutch, especially when you're on the track, you hardly have to press the clutch and you have changed your gear, so that is very, very useful. And also overall the machine feels so refined, it is so smooth. So let's take a turn around here before it rains. And let's try to do this. The problem is these lorries, and I don't want to risk it up by unnecessarily trying to shoot up on these conditions. But look at that, look at how the Odo responds through the throttle, and you see the acceleration happens. The acceleration is immediate, the power is there immediately for disposal when you accelerate. And I'm not pushing it too much. Despite of that, you can see it's a 155cc motorcycle which is mated with a 6-speed gearbox. And you know why the 6th gear is there, because you need to really push it to 11,000 RPM to get the peak power. Look at that. Very, very good power across every gear. Has a lot to give in each gear. The power is very linear. Let's do this. Very easy. 110 is no stress at all. And yeah, I had to slow down. I'm back in city now, so that's why I had to take it slow, and I will be reaching back to the showroom, which is Sharif Motors in Mangalore, and they're the new Yamaha dealers in Mangalore. So I had actually come to check out the FZX, which will be there in their store very soon. I will be also doing a video on the FZX, but then otherwise I wanted to take this for a spin. It's been a while since I rode this, so I just wanted to take it for a spin, and also thought let me do a video on this. And here we are. So back to Sharif Motors now. That's the new showroom, Sharif Motors Mangalore. And yes, what a bike this is. I can't say more than this. It is an amazing motorcycle. Lot of power. It's fun. So let me just get down. And yes, there it is. A top motorcycle, does a lot, just enjoys. And you just saw how quickly this accelerate from 0 to 100 takes no time at all. I just had a short burst, and by then this was up and running. And look at that beauty, looks so nice. I mean, just love with this motorcycle. And like I mentioned, it's too aggressive, too committed a position, so you are alert all the time. You're not lazy at all. You look the way the gear lever is placed, so even a tall guy can easily fit in here and comfortably sit. So you look at the brake position, also very tight sitting position. And can't comment too much on the bylight now because I haven't used it in the night time, but hope this works, unlike their FZ25 where the lights are not up to the mark. But hope this does a good justified job. And like I mentioned, this windscreen, best in this class. So it was so easy to see through when I was trying to do the best throttle on this. And yes, overall I think it's a very good package. So let me end the video right now and finish it. I enjoyed riding this. Comment below and tell me what do you guys think about this motorcycle. Have you ever ridden this, or you have any of this version, maybe version 1, 2 or 3, and what do you have to say about this motorcycle? Until the next video, I'm gonna say ciao for now. Stay at home, stay safe, please vaccinate yourself and mask up every time you go out. Bye bye guys.